My Father Lied is an upcoming first-person point-and-click mystery game for the PC. Designed by Lunar Games and set for release later this year, there's a demo version available on Steam right now. Ahmed, the lead developer, contacted me recently and asked that I have a look at it, and I'm so glad he did, because My Father Lied looks really interesting and seems like the type of project all of us video game sleuths will enjoy. But what specifically did I like about My Father Lied? What do I expect from the full release? What are the best things about it? And do I have any concerns? Let's dive in. My Father Lied tells a story of Huda, a girl from Iraq who learns that her father, who went missing 20 years ago, hid a dark secret from her. Right from the beginning, the setting really captured my attention. I love learning about other cultures, and honestly, hearing from developers all over the world is far and away one of the best parts of this gig. Ahmed boasts that he's the only developer from Iraq on Steam, and though I have no idea whether or not that's true, I have to say that he represents his country very well, because My Father Lied is strongly rooted in Middle Eastern history and mythology. The game's third and final puzzle is a great example of this, as it requires the player to read through a series of museum-style exhibits in search of 4 numbers they'll need to break a code on a nearby door. And I was really impressed by how much I learned from each one. It got me very excited for the full release, which I'm sure will be full of this type of thing. The puzzle itself was top-notch. It didn't hold my hand whatsoever, and forced me to really take my time, read through each exhibit, and figure out what sequence of digits made the most sense. The final number in the code was pretty tricky to figure out, and left me rather confused for a bit, but fortunately, the game does provide a clue that's hard to miss. It just takes a bit to figure out how to use it. The first 2 puzzles are standard fare mystery game stuff, sequences with slightly esoteric clues that require the player to appropriately use the items in their inventory without as much of a story component attached to them. That's hardly a criticism though. Not every stage, especially right at the beginning of a demo, needs to be heavy on narrative. In terms of overall plot, as mentioned, it centers around Huda seeking out the dark secrets her father left behind after he disappeared 2 decades ago. It's hard to tell based on the demo what those secrets might be, but the final puzzle and the ending do seem to hint at the presence of some supernatural creatures, specifically zombies. This sounds pretty intriguing to me. Every culture has its own stories about the undead, and I look forward to finding out what those from Iraq are like. Overall, My Father Lied looks really promising. The puzzles remind me of some old school Silent Hill stuff, where you're really forced to use your brain and every scrap of information they give you to find a solution. Ahmed and the rest of Lunar Games team, best of luck with this one. I look forward to seeing the full release. Thanks for watching. Huge shout out to my Silver and Gold tier channel members and Patreon subscribers, including James Pruitt, Raven Lampkin, Corey Matson, Gustavo Balabi, Lil Caesar, Reed, and Pathonian, who receive early access to these videos thanks to donations of $5 to $10 a month. See you guys next time.